I crave your indulgence, Your Excellencies, eminent personalities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to first of all recognize and appreciate my mentor, the founder of Zenith Bank, Dr. Jim Obi, and his lovely wife, Kay. The First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, ably represented by Barrister Bimbola Salu Hundeyin. The Executive Governor of Borno State, Professor Babagana Umara Zulum, CON, MNI. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ondo State, Mr. Lucky Aiyedatiwa, the Executive Governor of Taraba State, and Senator Ahmed Aliu Wadada, and other members of the National Assembly present here. The elder statesman and former Secretary General of the Commonwealth, who is understandably absent, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Tunji Alausa, the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Senator Abubakar Kyari, the Honorable Minister of Trade, Industry and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduole, the Honorable Minister of State Finance, Dr. Doris Uzoka Anite, other distinguished royal fathers present, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. There are financial institutions that exist chiefly to expand their profit margins year after year. And there are others that write history. I know the difference because I was bred in this system. And I know that Zenith Bank belongs to a class of its own. It is a family that has stood together, a family that thinks together, a family that builds together, a family that grows together, a family that celebrates each other's victories and endures each other's trials, a family bound not solely by contracts and capital, but by the foresight that tomorrow arrives heavy with promise. For 35 years, this bank has opened more than branches across the world, it has opened possibilities. It has not only guarded well, but nurtured the dreams of a nation. It is for this reason that I joined this anniversary as a proud alumnus of Zenith Bank. From that day in July 1990, when some visionaries were assembled to plant a seed in the fertile but uncertain soil of Nigerian banking sector, a motion was set in place for a revolution in the nation's corporate culture. What has come out of it is no accidental bank that stands as Nigeria's largest bank by Tier 1 capital. This is a prize it has earned consecutively for the past 16 years, making it a benchmark in the annals of African enterprise. At the heart of this story is the master of foresight, the architect of dreams, the conjurer of possibilities, the alchemist who turns vision into gold, a magician whose wand is wisdom, whose stage is the future, and whose art is the transformation of an industry, the man who has made time his apprentice, the man who made innovation his language. And this magician, this search of our age, is none other than my mentor, Mr. Jim Obi. To those of us who had the opportunity, the privilege of working under his watch in our banking years, his genius was never in doubt. He saw the future of banking when most of us were still grappling with his present. Long before technology became the bloodstream of global finance, Jim Obi had already woven into the DNA of Nigerian banking. He introduced innovation not as a passion, but as a philosophy, placing Zenith Bank on a path where excellence is not an ambition, but a standard. Yet his true signature is not only on the balance sheet. For Mr. Jim Obi, the people make an institution. His greatest investment has been in human capital, in transferring his experience and sense of adventure to generation after generation of bankers and investors forged by Zenith Bank. Where others see risk, he invents solutions. While they feel lost, he provides a compass. And this is the difference that sets Zenith Bank apart. But the story of Zenith Bank is also the story of continuity. It is the relay baton passed with trust and received with grace. Today, that baton rests in the capable hands of Dame Dr. Adaura Umeoje, the first woman to lead the bank in its distinguished history. Her journey demonstrates the succession planning that characterized Jim Obia School of Leadership, of which I am proud to be an alumnus. Dame Adaura rose through the ranks with almost 3 decades of service. She has taken the Zenith Bank ethos and dressed it in the elegance of a new generation, blending strategic vision with the soft power of empathy. In barely a year at the helm, she has guided the bank to record-breaking performance, proving that leadership is not about replacing the past, but building upon it. While Mr. Jim Obia is building a family of models for a nation in search of ideals, he has lived by the philosophy that no decision should be made in any place where women are absent, for their whole and equal stake in society and in the organization. Dame Adaura is a living reminder of that truth. She has shattered a glass ceiling and replaced it with a skylight through which others can glimpse the possibilities above them. Her human-centered leadership and advocacy for inclusion reminds us that the highest purpose of power is service. So as we gather to celebrate Zenith Bank at 35, we are honoring a culture where innovation is instinct, where integrity is non-negotiable, and where service to humanity is as important as service to shareholders. On behalf of the government and people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I salute Zenith Bank. I honor Mr. Jim Obia, and I commend Dame Adaura Umeoje. May the next 35 years find you still breaking barriers, still setting standards, and still proving that in Nigeria, greatness is not an exception, it's an expectation. Thank you, and God bless you all.